Ah, come on. We just can't have any fun around here. Who are you guys? They're hungry. I seem to have a really hard time noticing this though. So this affects your combat stuff. Alright, so let's work that off, that's fine. Probably gonna have you go down to Squin, to be perfectly honest. Why don't you check it out? They don't like you, but they'll be slightly racist, I guess. There's 8, so at least there's that. What am I talking about? What is your run speed? You go down there. It's also 8 and you're much faster. So much faster. You run into trouble, you can outrun a lot of things. Except for that rock. You're gonna run straight into that thing. So as resistant as I am to stay at Squin, I think that's probably what we're gonna do. I haven't seen any other villages that come to mind that necessarily would want to stay at. Granted, I haven't seen a lot of the game. I know there's Holy Nation ones, but screw those guys. There's bug ones, they're okay, whatever. So there's 2 ones here. There's a private one for sale, I think, somewhere. Kingdom private. I know there's one that's already built. This one's the exact same as the other one, I think. This one's for sale, but it would need repaired. But it's the same type as this one. So in my book, you might as well buy this one and just repair it. I was hoping to buy one like this. I think it'd be much cooler, but it's just not gonna happen. Unfortunately. Plus sides is I don't think we're ever gonna run out of power here or anything. In as much as the fact that I always buy, well, I should say only, always. I've only ever bought a house here once. I think there's a reason to like pick this spot over the other one. There's iron. I don't think the resources are any closer to like this side. And therefore like any better. So we'll probably just pick the one building that I know. Even though I feel like it's boring and it's exactly what I was looking to avoid. That's all right. It's just how it goes. I don't know how long we necessarily plan on staying here. The people have advice or fun places they'd like to go to, or we may not be staying here that long anyways. So it's alright. Could be a-okay anyways. Stop doing that. So let's buy this place. Go here. It comes with 10. It's kind of nice. No materials, that's fine. No, that's really worth it to go all the way out there anyways. Somebody suggests just build it, but if it's super close by, then maybe. But you can only build so close to a town anyways. And even when you can, it doesn't usually let you get away with much anyways. I don't think that's really worth it. Maybe that's 100. We don't want me to build there. That's too close to the town. Me up here. 9 at 100 apiece. Like that's not that bad. Yeah, screw just those. Yeah, at this point I think maybe we'll just collect what we have and go. Maybe we're done being in this town for now. We can rename that. No. What are you doing? Two standing on top of each other. Stop that. You stop that right now. It's fine. Probably need these, I would think, for something. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and sell those. Three of you can try to get your act together in the house. Most likely just, like I said, break down what we can, take with us. I don't know what's necessarily in here. Oh, 10. feel like we've done a fair amount of good here, but we should just move on. What we can. Business. Probably gonna try to break down those mines over there too. Oh, nice. Inventory. Sure. Mantle. Inventory. Yes, yes. Dismantle. Just do it slow. Do it nice and slow. Sucks to have a stack backpack. I feel like my game just broke. I think I just broke. That's all that really happened. Yeah. It was just me. Screwing up again. Can't pick that up. But still, those things have value. I'd like to pick up too. Overall, I think we got a fair amount of stuff out of this. This will really give us the room we need to do what we really need to do. It's unfortunate. It's what it's just going to come down to. The other thing we really need to do is trade with Jess so we can appropriately distribute this weight. You know, someone's actually doing a pretty decent job. Okay. Let's make sure we're not forgetting anything. Oh, there's one sandals on the ground back there. Those are most likely Jess's. Actually, when she got shackles or whatever. I was wondering where those went off to. I was like, well, they're probably gone forever. Wrong. Wrong, you moron. God, I'm an idiot. Why are you so slow? You're gonna be really slow now that everyone else has sandals. Encumbrance. How much for those books will be? 2 grand each? Well, go ahead and start taking them apart. Those have a fair amount of metal plates in them, so we'll definitely want those. The other one is building supplies, which we also very, very much want. Obviously. Ah, come on. We just can't have any fun around here. Who are you guys? They're hungry. I seem to have a really hard time noticing this, though. You weren't so ogre-encumbered. There's just a couple more of us. Look at them. 2. You could totally have them. Totally take them. Totally take them. Someday. We'll be murder machines. We'll laugh at them. And then we'll get beaten up by something else. Alright, let's double check everyone's inventory and make sure people are holding on to the right stuff. They are not. Why are you not holding on to that? In your backpack, that makes things lighter for you? I don't know. Seems silly to me. You do you. I don't care. Whatever. Alright, let's have you travel as a group. We'll head out to Squin. And hopefully get there in one piece. That's the key phrase there. No, there was once a time when I wrestled a Randy Gorillo. My bare hands. Right there, it was. Sipped a very large amount of rum, so it was almost wildly battles. But I did it. Taught the Randy Gorillo a lesson in manners and restraint, so I did. There we sat down together at the campfire. We talked about the pesky cacti. He gave me a... Alright, Gramps. Have some rum and cry down. Talking gutter shit again. Don't get me started on gutter shit. Like it's the devil, so it is. Sigh. I think at some point, Hobbs ends up... You end up asking Hobbs whether or not that whole story when you met him is true or not, and he's like, what story? You're like, about the monster. He's like, I don't know what monster you're talking about. Great question. I think it will be a bit. Looks like 1% of slave. Why just 1%? The clothing is minus 100? We didn't do anything different with the clothing, so I don't know. Oh, maybe the shoes? The shoes knocked off the leather like 10%? It still says she belongs to the slaves. Must be this. I'm thinking the shoes just knocked off even more of the clothing. Because slaves don't have shoes. I don't know. The check there won't turn me in, so... Another reason just to head down there, I guess. I think it goes away with time too. I'm rather positive I've seen it go away in playthroughs. I'm like 99.9% sure. Raikon has a playthrough, and I'm positive his went away. Excellent playthrough, if you're looking for a good one. It's currently what I'm watching. There's a great Cataclysm playthrough, a couple great Cataclysm playthroughs too. Another game I would love to do here, but I have very little knowledge of how to actually play that game. It's on my list of games to learn how to play. But we should have a sufficient amount of gear to help kind of finish building this, I think. Ember's like, I don't have enough building materials. It's fine. Justin Hobbs does. You do. And they can make it much faster than you can. Or maybe they don't, but that's okay too. Oh, we don't have enough, actually. Let's pop over the traders, because I don't think we're gonna have enough. Welcome, friend. Welcome indeed. Hobbs has a couple more on him. I think 2. To be about it though. Now we need another 3, it looks like. And then probably more for that. So honestly, we should just grab as much as we can. Which apparently is 3. Justin's had quite an adventure so far. Alright, let's finish building this thing. I also know that there's the trading outpost nearby if we need to. They have a lot of building supplies out there. Luckily, the price markup on building supplies around here is not bad at all. Okay, so the longhouse is complete. So we can get started on things in here. I'm trying to think what I might want first. Oops, don't turn jobs on. Actually, maybe we do want to turn jobs on first. Let's see. Storage. Let's do copper. where you want to place these things is always like the worst. It's like, do you want to squeeze it in as tight as you can? Giggity. Because if so, then you might really be screwing yourself later too. That seems pretty decent. I feel like you have to put like the research bench over here, much as I don't like to. I just don't know what else you're gonna do with it. And let's put food. Let's confirm all those if we can. So this is going to take what? 10 iron plates? Shit ton of iron plates in there. No, we have a shit ton of iron plates on amber, so go throw those in there, I guess. I'd like to start smithing something, even if it's something small and stupid, even if it's just cloth fragments, something, just to start getting Absurdum's ability to start making things up, because I want to start making armor, weapons, meal things. Alright, how much do we need? No, we have to have more plates than that. No, we do. Should have enough to make this, it looks like. It's working. So that's probably going to be one of the first things we start researching after, like, maybe new training dummies. Might try to get an idea of what the markup on electrical components are. Who has my books? Well, obviously it's Amber. So Jess, start. You, nope. Okay, there we go. Training, no. Bit of training dummies. Yeah. 4 books. Let's do that. Getting that up a bit would be nice. Not everybody can quite use it yet, but that's okay. Sleeping bags. Just make them. I don't think we have a lot of need for that stuff. I feel indoor lighting actually. I think we might need cooking, desert cooking, baking, advanced cooking. Not quite yet. Plates, stone, powered stone refinery. I don't know how much we have a need for that quite yet either. Maybe soon. Smithing, cloth manufacturing, leather manufacturing. That stuff maybe soon. We'll start there. So now that you guys have this, let's see about dumping food. Who has food on them? Probably Jess. Yeah, Jess can keep that, that's fine. Yep, has a lot of food. Keep that in there. Let's build some storage, just like a general storage chest. While we're at it. Just for random things. You can take building materials. I think it was Hobbs that had that. Somebody had it. Well, who the heck had it? There we go. That way we can dump off our plates and stuff that are kind of making us too freaking heavy, you know? Because we're going to start mining stuff again. You don't need all that heavy talk. Boop. There we go. Absurdum doesn't have anything like that. Absurdum does have food though. Definitely. You can grab it from there. So the closest copper is there. It's only one person though. Its efficiency is terrible. The other one is out here. I think it's a two-person though. Yeah, so that actually kind of works out. You two can go here. Don't know what machines are operating. I don't know if you did that automatically, or if I accidentally added that to you. Alright. You guys do that. While she operates that, that's fine. We'll make a little bit of money for now. While she works on that stuff. Just you're supposed to be researching. Show them you're here. That's fine. You're researching again. Cool. So I do want better training dummies. I do want to make one. Get some of our gear up. Look at the interior lighting, cloth manufacturing. That'll be good. Money's looking alright. Fantastic. We'll start building some of this stuff up again. This would be a much better room. The fact that we can just have the room to research better things, we'll have a lot more resources out here too, will make a big difference. The problem is, one, I just have my personal taste. I just didn't want to be in this building again, but that's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. Squin is a lovely place. Oh man, there's a fight going on out there without us. That's right, there will be plenty of fights going on out here. And we're going to have front row seating to it, which means we can be a part of it. In fact, we're going to most likely get dragged into a lot of them, whether we want to be or not. But there's a lot of shops here we can easily get materials from if we need be, and we need be. This will be a very, very good place for us, and it will be a really, really good resource for us as well. Not to mention, we have room to manufacture and so many things. Making electronics for just as downtime. Making armor for Absurdum. Those are next for me. Going to the outpost around here. I don't even remember what it's called, and trying to get new recruits that aren't Shek is also on my list of things I want to be a part of. 3 books. Just how you looking? Your research has to be getting up there. What is tech tree wise? That was under electrics. Maybe, you know what? It's probably under industry, isn't it? It's under smithing. So cloth types is what I was thinking of. Here, pop that on there. Cloth, bench, rag shirt. This is the one I was thinking for, because this has the turtleneck, wooden sandals. Maybe it was the wooden sandals that I was making. It was super easy. Martial arts bindings. One of them was like super easy and sold for a decent. Everything else sold like crap. One of them sold. Hey, Garden Level, how are you, friend? It's good to see you. One of them sold for almost like the price of cloth, and so it was really great to like level up the Scorched Landers. And the turbans were pretty decent too. So you know what? Maybe we'll just do that. I can't remember what the the electrics, like electronic things, were coming from. It had to come from something here, I guess. Improved mining. Storage farms. Well, either I haven't picked up something. Would seem to be pretty obvious. Fabric loom. That probably is a good idea as well. Just because I ever need to make it my own. Or I'm just completely off center. I can't remember. At least we're at the spot now where we can kind of create our own things. And they're starting to pull it in again. Let's spend a hot second over here. And see, you know what? The trade person probably hasn't. I think we're gonna have to call it real soon here. I want to thank everyone for coming by. We had a fair amount of people come out today. It was really exciting. Let's see, yeah, here they are. The markup's not too great, but they are certainly selling better than 180 as opposed to 216. So certainly better. Well, sell value 192. 192 to 171. So that's better. I might just do it just to help raise our skill. What do you think? I want to thank everyone for coming out. This has definitely been a lot of fun. I'm excited to play more of this, so I'm sure we'll be playing more of it tomorrow, if anything. See if we're bringing in more. What are you doing? Good job. That's your job. They're confused. Alright. Anyways, I do want to thank everyone for coming out. Come by again tomorrow. We're going to play more of this for sure. I'm having too much fun, and I think we're right on the cusp of really starting to train people up. Including a couple more people, and probably really starting to get into some good fights and building a team. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think. If you have any really solid advice, I'd love to know. And I'd love to hear from you guys. But regardless, hope to see people soon. Take care. Have a good night.